In sword.
Help me.
Rocket
48. Rocket 48.
Alright, I'm getting on bridge, Brian. I'll get on.
Training, guys.
I'm getting shot at.
Who's training?
Both training.
Rich.
Both training.
It's only Soviet. Don't worry about it, Brian.
Nice. 2 down right now. Hill time right now.
He's right here.
One of you, only one is in your sword. On my training. Nice.
Right,
Alright,
Sonny, I gotta step in here. Neighbor's not a good one. That's 10
One
kills.
shot on my training.
That's in the 11. No, he only got the assist for that one.
One shot.
Straight Rippin absolutely dominating, and Neighbor is in the zone. It's exactly what I wanted to see. Let's turn back up their audio.
What's up? Blue flag right now.
I mean, red training is rockets. Red training is rockets.
All right, I'm just going to say this, folks at home. You can't see it until we cut out, but right now I'm looking at Inferno on the main stage here at MLG in San Diego, and they look like a team that's already been beaten. Their posture is not good. The expressions on their faces, they look like they'd rather be at home right now. Meanwhile, Str8 Rippin, they're free and easy. They can be 3 or 4 down. They don't care because they know they're going to jump right back in and do whatever they want.
Inferno looks to be in shambles. I mean, the guys have their headsets off, except for Soviet. He still has his on and not saying anything. But yeah, these guys, the body language, it says everything.
Absolutely.
All right, well, this game is almost over. Just 50 more seconds for Str8 Rippin, and now it looks like they're taking a little time to pad their stats here, Sundance, picking up those extra kills. They're just enjoying this match. They're taking the time here to warm up for their next match, which they know is going to be against a huge name like Triggers Down. You see Might Warrior picking up the stick there, and you got to kind of like what's going on here for Str8 Rippin. It's a bit of strategy, and with only 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game, it's almost impossible for Inferno to come back.
Well, I'll tell you what, They're on land right now. They're against a great team. They're being watched by hundreds of thousands of people. They're enjoying this, and you can tell. They're trying to get themselves into a zone, and it's pumping themselves up. They're also making a statement, because don't you think that the other top teams out there aren't going to hear about this? A lot of people were expecting this to be a little closer than it is right now. Str8 Rippin not letting that happen. As you see, Neighbor still on a roll, and they're literally just saying, we'll get the hill time when we want to, because the game's over.
Impressive showing by Str8 Rippin. T-Squared told me he's practiced harder for this tournament more than any other tournament in his life, just except for maybe 2007's championship. And it is showing here as Str8 Rippin is so fluid. Their land play paid off. They went up against the Influence and won 109 games to 9. Str8 Rippin practiced and focused. Soviet, they're the only player with the headset still on, is trying to make it happen as his team finally broke that 100 mark, as it is 202 to 107, Inferno trailing.
Str8 Rippin seems to have turned this last half of the match into basically a sparring match, sort of like you guys were saying, just sharpening their skills, making it easy on themselves.
Well, you know what? It is a showcase for their skills right now. The one thing they don't want to do, though, is let the final score be too close. Because if they do, if they give Inferno a little bit of hope, you never know. In this game, we've seen crazier things happen. I expect them to start putting the screws back to Inferno, and they're back in the hill.
Well, I wonder how many kills Neighbor has with the sniper rifle. I'm guessing 302. But he is going to work here. He is not missing shots. And Inferno is just falling apart anytime it gets anywhere in that box. You see another shot. T-Squared actually getting the kill before Neighbor could. Might Warrior trying to get the new overshield. And check it out. Neighbor is going to be sneaking in here. He knew the new overshield was coming up soon, pushing down low, and he's just going to be watching the bottom with the sniper rifle while his teammates are getting free hill time. There's that overshield. Now it's time for business, and Neighbor is going to be pushing out aggressively here. Check out the angle. He's 6 foot. He is looking like strong side right now. No, you know what? Neighbor is looking like Neighbor right now. There is the killing spree with that headshot, and he is still going to town. 23 seconds left for Str8 Rippin, away from shutting out Inferno.
You know what? It's a beautiful day in his neighborhood, Bucket. I guarantee you that.
Mr. Rogers, gotta love him. I like Trolley.
I like the lion.
One shot, red sword.
Again, look at him, though. Cool, confident, knows he's on top of the world right now. He's having his way with Inferno. You have to love that top player really getting the kinks out right now. Using the sniper rifle exclusively, it seems like, most of the match. Str8 Rippin, but only 12 seconds away. They could let the time run out if they wanted to, but they're not going to. They're probably just going to close it out
And what I love about Str8 Rippin is the way they play on objectives now. Not only does Elmite run objectives like he did in 2007, Legit has stepped up and become a huge part of the objective games for Str8 Rippin. So Neighbor can do what he does best, which is slay, which is play sneaky, which is disrupt the opponent's setups. Meanwhile, T-Squared is just there as one of the strongest support / power weapon destroyers in the game. And Elmite and Legit, they're one of the best objective tandems on the circuit for sure.
You know, I mean, it's just crazy when you think about it to say that Legit is an objective player, but you know what? He is in this current lineup because he's so sick nasty. He just lets the other players do what they need to.
All right, well, this game is all over. Str8 Rippin takes it 3-0. An impressive performance, absolutely dominating Inferno in all 3 games.
I think Inferno felt the brunt of a team that was really worked up, coming off the Meadowlands, that felt like they got surprised a little bit. They didn't let their confidence get the better of them. Inferno now, as we know, has to gather themselves, and the true test of a team is how well you can rebound. They've got to go down, they've got to communicate with each other, and really figure out how they're going to stay in this tournament.
Absolutely, and continuing on that thought, Sundance, Inferno cannot get down on themselves now. It's way too early in the tournament. They're coming in as the 12th seed. That is a great place to be in right now, and they just got to fight their way through the loser's bracket. Now, you know, take a breather, go back into it, and get your stuff together. We're going to take a look now at the stats. Elmite Warrior, most hill time, 22 kills, 15 deaths. That's a +7 with amazing hill time. Neighbor using that sniper in the best way possible. A +17. That kid is on fire.
I'll tell you what, these guys are on fire right now.
Neighbor with a very strong game. Str8 Rippin running it up 3-0, winning that last game, guys, very comfortably. I mean, they didn't have to do anything amazing. They just sort of hung in there, kept it going, knew they were going to win early on. But with that, we're going to continue on with more ESPN Saturday Night. We're going to have more games coming up. Str8 Rippin, we're going to see them again, and whoever they play next better be paying attention. They better be careful because they're on a tear right now. Like I said, we are in San Diego, Major League Gaming Pro Circuit. Tour stop number 2 rolls on. We'll be back.
The 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, powered by Xbox, is presented by GameStop and brought to you by Bungie, Dr. Pepper, and Str8.
Frank?
Bob?
Do you think we'll ever get our acts together?
Oh, sure. Sure, I mean, it's taking kind of long, but, you know.
Yeah.
Astonishment.
John?
Yeah?
I feel like you're not really into it anymore.
I guess I have played through this game a couple times. It's not you, it's me.
Look, maybe it's time we both moved on. Sell us back to GameStop. You'll meet new people, we'll meet new people. We'll both be happier. Now come on, one more deathmatch for old time's sake.
Your old games find new life at GameStop. Power to the players.
Hi, I'm Sundance DiGiovanni, and I am so excited.
These guys are ridiculous.
Team Classic 3-0 Instinct. That's phenomenal.
I'm feeling really good. I mean, it doesn't even seem like reality right now. It just seems like a dream come true.
Oh! Yo! Kill. Fear is the real deal, people. Top blue. He's got 2 players. There's the no-scope going for the triple. Yeah, there it is. There we go. That's what we're talking about.
Here we go. This is it. Championship Sunday.
America, I know our Str8 gum lasts so long, most of you are still chewing your first piece.
But production's at a standstill, and workers are concerned about their futures, so please,
Start chewing that second piece.
Str8 Forever Fruit, the ridiculously long-lasting gum.